Right, could you talk in brow? Right, we're doing a fucking action here. Shut the fuck up.
Sure, a little quieter.
My name's Mark Maloney. I'm one of the enforcers in the film, alongside this one.
My name's Chris Hammer. I was initially pulled in for my good looks by the guy who's not in the film no more, Ron Wood, to be a bodyguard stroke enforcer.
We had a lot of laughs on set. I mean, a lot of the cast, you know, a lot of us are friends anyway, and mates, and or in the same circles. So we was always pissing about, and you know, pulling at each other, pushing people over, you know, taking a piss, as you do. So yeah, it was all good fun. We was always having a laugh most of the time. I'd say it was more having a laugh with your mates, I think, most of the time.
This is the man that's got the arms as big as my legs.
Anything that comes out a bit, you hurt it.
I'll do that again, so I was right there.
Listen, you got that.
It was a good crack, but mainly I was so shattered all the time because we were filming on Sundays, and I'd finished working at like 4 o'clock, half 4 in the morning, and I was always tired. That's why I looked so grumpy and miserable. But you know, it was always a good crack. No, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. It was good to have everyone around you, and it was like afterwards seeing it all, it was a good buzz.
There was a lot of characters, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I think what made it as well is we've all got our own little characters in who we are anyway. I've got to show me who's fucking making this film, right?
Billy was a good laugh. He was a lot of laugh for showing that, wasn't he?
Yeah, Billy. Bill was funny, wasn't he? He was always having a crack.
I've got to say, this man looks like Kratos, doesn't he? From God of War, doesn't he? God of War. Have you seen the PlayStation game? Yeah.
But also, I think the film made some people explode more of a character themselves than what they were in real life.
Yeah.
Everyone put their time and effort in for nothing.
Yeah.
And that's what I found awesome about it. It's the best zero budget thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not blowing its own trumpet, but honestly, I think personally, the best zero, it's better than anything with a budget.
I remember we was walking, we was in Sean Country Park, right? And going to do a scene now where we leave, I won't say, well, the film's already out now, but we leave a body there anyway. And we're walking for fucking ages, just going on and on and on. In the beginning of the walk, right, we come across this old lady in a fucking electric wheelchair, right? And the next thing, she's beat us fucking to it, and she's in a fucking wheelchair. We're fucking walking.
I walked over 30 miles a day, and I wasn't ill. I was ill that day, when I was proper ill.
She was up on the hill. And
I couldn't even walk up the hills or nothing. I was so ill.
Oh, don't.
And we're walking around circles and everything. It was like mental.
She just goes flying by, doesn't she, in her wheelchair.
Done us in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was funny. And then also we was when I end up knifing, was it Lee Masters? Yeah, after I put a couple of holes in his chest, obviously you've got the blood on the blade, and then you've got people like walking up and stuff. So it's like trying to be careful, and Kurt's just like, oh, fucking don't let them see it. Don't want the old Bill come in, you know. So it's like getting the old Bill called coming to the park, and you know so. Oh, that's a tough one. I'll probably say the end for me. I took great pleasure in putting a hole in Curtis's chest. Well, a couple. That was quite nice. With all the shit he gave me through, you know, having to put up with his bullshit, doing all the filming and the takes. So I thought, get my own back a little bit. So, no, it was good. We had good fun doing that, and it was a good location. It was a bit dark, you know. I've got a very dark sense of humour. So you know, and even just I'd say for me it was probably the near the end where we put, you know, Curtis or Lee Masters to sleep for a bit, and I really enjoyed that. And I think the location as well, which was beautiful, which was Sean Country Park, which was a beautiful place, really nice. So if you haven't been down there, get yourself down there. Really nice. And I take my boy and stuff. We go down there and you know, it's nice walks and stuff. It's a beautiful place. But
favourite scenes for me. I think I've got a couple, but it's snippets of each scene.
Yeah, Dave's house was good as well. That was probably my other favourite.
Yeah, Dave's house, sitting around the table.
What, when me and him, we was at one end, weren't we?
Yeah, sitting together.
And they kind of because Curtis said, have a conversation about something, whatever you want, something a bit naughty or whatever, before like Dave walks through and Otis walks through and Curtis walks through, and I was like, all right, and it was just off the cuffs. I was like, yeah, the geezer got one in the fucking nut, didn't he? Blah blah blah. Kind of having a convo like that.
So yeah, I enjoyed that scene.
That was a good scene with all the guys and he's playing.
When I watch it back, I go, oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good.
Yeah.
Walking into the club, that looked good.
Yeah.
And the ending, and like when I see myself walking up that hill and push Curtis, I thought that was a good scene. Yeah. I mean, it's just he made the scenes I like with me and him in it.
Yeah, I mean, Dave's house was good because Dave's house is, you know, if you don't know, you know, and Dave's house being a bit of a
quirky place,
crazy place, yeah, just a wicked place, you know, and every room has got its own sort of personality. So, you know, you've got pool tables in one room, sex dungeons in another, nightclub in another. You know, it was a lot of fun at Dave's place, and you know. Dave was brilliant, and yeah, so you know, yeah, God bless him, top fella, and yeah, he was amazing. So yeah, all good.
You've done it before, haven't you, cunt?
He's not acting.
Bus was on, yeah.
Oh, yes and no. His passing hit me very, very hard. Very hard. I never really promoted the fact that I knew Dave. I knew him over 30 years. And it wasn't until his passing, people said to me, I didn't realise how much and how close he was to Dave. But to me, the thing is, he wasn't Dave Courtney. He was Dave, my mate. And like I say, I knew him since I was like 18 years old. And we used to talk regularly, at least minimum 3 times a week. And because we were both a little bit crackers in our own way, I used to get excited about things only me and him would understand. And he was vice versa. And like he collected shit and junk, and so do I, basically. And I'd go, yeah, Dave, I've got this, I'd get excited. And I knew he was buzzing and get excited for me as well. And we would have conversations about the most bizarre things that people probably wouldn't understand. And even when he passed, I nearly rang him 3 times in one day. I thought, you silly twat, he's gone. And it's a massive part of my life that's gone as well. You know what I mean? It's like minimum 3 times a week he's talk on the phone, pop up there. I'm still done in now, to be honest. I can't believe he's gone, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's fucked me up, honestly. It's fucked me up. Excuse swearing, but yeah, no, it's not been good to me. Especially with the couple of years I've had. But life goes on, everything happens for a reason. Onwards and upwards, as I say, but I miss him bad.
He was very close, wasn't you?
Very close, yeah.
I was very fortunate enough to get to know Dave through, obviously, you know, with my bro here, and you know, and he done some really, you know, personal nice things for me, Dave, and which he didn't have to, and I won't forget that either. And you know, his door was wide open. I was fortunate enough, you know, I'd get the odd video call from him on WhatsApp, and you know, I'd be in my fucking dressing gown or whatever, you know, and it's Dave.
I initially met him for a guy I used to work for called Les.
Yeah.
And at the time, we built him a Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all black and gold.
Yeah.
It was black XAS, all gold plated. I mean, if you listen to this is a good podcast, the guy who used to live with him, Brendan, he mentioned the gold Jaguar and that, and it was like black, everything was gold plated. And that was when he was obviously, let's say, in the public eye, but not in the public eye. And that was when he was doing his door work, run the clubs, things like that. And so, and I remember one day, right, we were in the Jaguar, obviously it was a soft top, November. and he had the interior lights on, right? And it was lit up like a Christmas tree. And we're going down the motorway. He said, "There's some sunglasses down there." I said, "Dave, but it's fucking dark." He said, "Put them on." He said, "We're getting fucking cold fucking reading that, but we fucking look good, don't we?" And I'll never forget that. We were freezing. He had the roof down, the car was lit up like a Christmas tree, and we had sunglasses on in November. But I've got many memories and things like that, and stupid things we used to do and get up to. And like, I'm going out at the middle of the night, collecting things together and salvaging, as we used to call it. And I mean, maybe I should say, well, we used to have whizathons. We used to go for days on end doing things, you know what I mean? But no, there's many good memories, and yeah.
Yeah, he definitely won't be forgot. I mean, he was such a larger-than-life character, you know. What can you say, you know? But yeah, all good memories, all good stuff, and I had great memories up there, so which I definitely won't forget. So,
and I say,
great time.
I initially helped build Camelot Castle, say phase 1 as such, and we used to fucking just painting and creating things. And, let's say, straight, you know what I mean? We was that original, I mean, we painting and creating things fucking days on end, you know what I mean? It's like mental memories.
I suppose, which is part and parcel. It's just doing the retakes, isn't it? With the fight scenes, there was a lot of retakes. But all credit to Curtis, he was spot on. You know, he does this wicked headbutt. You know, he really does fly. And I think it's Sterling. Is it Sterling Nichols in it? The older fellow, yeah. And he's getting weighed in, and he comes over. I think he goes like, "Oh, that's my dad or my uncle or something," and just steams into like 3 geezers with a flying headbutt and a few nice uppercuts and hooks, and yeah, it's brilliant. So yeah, I think, but all credit to him. You know, it's all part and parcel of you know, bringing it to life. So it was a lot of fight scenes, a lot of standing about, but it is what it is. You know, luckily enough, I think. The weather was on our side, wasn't it? And then fight scenes outside. It was pretty.
2 days I remember.
It was all right.
That's hard for me personally. Was obviously I was always running on 0 sleep. One of the days fight scenes, it was red hot. I mean, absolutely red hot.
Yeah.
And you're standing around watching it, and this got to give this guy credit.
Yeah.
You think this is gonna look shit, and of course it's retake after retake. It's the hottest day of the year. And you think, oh mate, I want to go home. I want to get out of here. But seeing the final product. Yeah. Hat off to this guy. It's boom.
Credit Otis and Dave. They was in, you know, they was in their whistles and that, like in their suits, and yeah, I was sweating.
The end scene, I was ill. I was struggling to walk up them hills. My chest was gone. Doing retakes, I think I ain't gonna get back up that hill. But we managed it. We pulled through. Stop filming me dying.
How do you know? No, I'd like to see a sequel. I'd like to see you know, either a sequel or a part 2. Maybe. I think the way it ended, which was really good, it leaves you kind of thinking, doesn't it? You know, especially where he opens his eyes, because is he dead? Ain't he dead? Is he going to die or not? And then, you know, where does it go from there? So it would be, yeah, it'd be good to see a sequel, and you know, or see, you know, yeah, or see another chapter to it. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But
all I'm saying is watch this space, because one bit of fruit paste,
you never know.
My mind never shuts off, and it's already thinking of watch this space. That's all I'm going to say.
We'll see what happens.